gonna do it. Crazy.
Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 16 from the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 16 from the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 16 from the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Awesome. That's my dog. It's a favorite place.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus for some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with zoning out, just working out of work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's all because her cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. Started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like shit. Struggle, we dancing in the rain. I'm gonna try to do this thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the check nobody wanna, nobody, anybody, you.
Alright, quick spike opening.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop York. Don't nobody
Damn,
wanna
you can get a silver in that one? So, got hella offended, didn't I? Alright. Let's see if we can do this.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parent was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classy taking my coat from me. I blast a throw bitch. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they call me tiny mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed.
I told you, the method is golden. Fucking golden. I like 8 cards and pull back. Out, but I will check it. Let's know who you are. Let's see what you really got for that.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? Check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got one, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was
something in the
air. Yeah.
Ain't no way I just pulled a diamond out like, what, 9 packs, 8 packs, 7. Did that though. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So sorry, young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and burials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Swank it.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe. Real love, yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Okay, ay, ay. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Hate it all you want, but you gon' see me touch the sky.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Mexico taking on Cali. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure.
All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, Bob Gibson.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Breaking ball inside, and we're underway. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Let's get the shit up wrong, Russ.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Off the mark there, and a count is 3-1. Bounce to the right. Polanco in the dirt. Nice pick. Now here is Kyron Paris. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
Holy
Paris. Tries to get back and save.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton on the move. Squeezes it. And that is that.
Yeah, Carlo. Shining right field, boy. That's my dog. We gonna see how he gets to it.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, Joe Musgrove.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those.
I have to change this on the main thing. I keep forgetting. Are we rocking with signing? Because that's kind of a highlighter.
Weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Pitches. Oh, ooh, it's going to be tough for you.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. Polanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard hit left side.
I actually touched it.
And Polanco is out. Here's Ketel Marte. Fought off foul.
Please, why the always? I don't know, man. I don't know the problems with those pitches.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Jenkins on the move. Brings it in. And the inning is over.
Switch over. Switching thumbsticks. To switch sides.
second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
My thumbsticks.
Gibson back to work.
Come on. Yeah.
Smoked on the ground a second.
So
Tosses to first. One down.
I was nervous.
So up next, Jose Bautista.
You have to swing that fucking bat today.
To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible.
Keep it inside, please.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Can't field it cleanly. Tags the runner for one. Applies the tag. And
Here we go. Here we go. Keep playing with it. Pause. Whoa. You love it, though. Keeping base runners off the does. All day. All game.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
As soon as he get in the middle, I'm going to keep you smart about it.
Ball in.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Off that one. You watching.
Got him looking.
What?
One out.
That stayed in the zone?
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
You're checking the plate now.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
So
nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss.
Just a bit
damn, too late. Oh,
God. Now he's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Start off that enchilada. I'd start taking that first pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Yeah, fastball. Sending it to Jesus.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Too thirsty.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back.
Oh, it's gone. Oh,
makes the catch up against the wall.
It is what it is. I ain't gonna cry.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Oh, it's so big.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs.
Stop hanging
that
pitches,
hasn't been the case
please.
Today.
Please stop
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's a good song. Yeah.
Hard hit to third. Feed to second. That's one. How about
thank you?
Play?
As a former
I feel like if he was going to fight on that,
double plays brings
speed
back
up
some
a little bit.
It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Too far inside. Go juicy.
And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score.
You know what? Don't miss it.
That one ripped. Way back there.
Shit like that.
Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Jason Bay. Late on that fastball.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fastball for a strike.
That hit?
Hard hit, right side.
Perfect. Right into somebody's glove. Story of my life.
Gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And he grounds one to the right side.
Jesus, he's starting all of
Tosses to first.
lefties with
a couple of quick outs.
At the same time.
Now a chance for Ted Simmons.
Just get to it, man. Good timing.
Out there to center. Jenkins makes his way towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Was that 3 pitches? Can't allow that shit.
And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyren Paris. Paris measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The shortstop takes the ball.
My first pitches are strikes, so.
Ball inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch, and there's one down. And here is J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Soler. Flied to right his first time. Inside. Ball 1.
The littlest part of the damn par. That's a great pitch. Nah, fuck that.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 4th inning underway. No score. Next offering is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one clips the corner. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Please.
Bottom of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Hey, come on.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hit in the air, left field. Soler running hard to get it, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Jenkins settles under it.
To destroy that pitch. He's putting it in the zone now because he kind of knows that you're not going to keep swinging at that weak shit. But he's putting it in the zone.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Down to third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Gibson back to work. First pitch swinging.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
I'm not too worried about it, though.
And that one ripped to left. Makes the grab, one away. Next to hit, Jose Bautista. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That isn't so good.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Chop to third. McMahon throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1 so far.
I actually like that.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, out towards left center. Bay makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Dangerous.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
I didn't think that was going to hit the fucking zone. I can't wait as hell. Like, dang.
First time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now, Anthony Santander. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. And it's a 1.
Swinging.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
I don't feel like I'm doing that. Oh my God.
Fouled off.
What the fuck?
Next offering is fouled back. Tries to check his swing. Now we'll look to third. Nope, he held back.
God damn.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Baseball.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez.
No.
He is a guy that hits the ball hard. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back to the top of the lineup. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Junior flashes the leather on the running catch. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Jason Bay. Right side, hard hit.
Right into his glove.
Toss to Muncy. One away, bottom of the 6th.
I'm sorry, Jason.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Oh.
That one to first, but that rolls foul. Swings through that one.
Thought I was there.
With that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But
swing at a high fly ball right field.
Fucked it off. I missed it.
Bautista snags it, and there's 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field.
The baseball, I guess. I don't
Soler
know.
right there to make the grab, and that ends the inning.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that early. Ready, I'm waiting.
Like, fuck.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kyron Paris.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Foul ball there. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go.
You give him every section.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And that is a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 the count.
Contact on this.
And a swing and a miss.
Maybe not.
That K is his 3rd of the game. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
I didn't count him that good such, honestly. But, hey, like his perfects go out of the park.
1-0.
My perfects
so
go
2 away with nobody on. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
So, hey.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Stanton makes the grab, and that's the inning.
2 out. It's just what I do.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Play myself by overplaying the inside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive.
It's going to be a sweeper too far inside. Good, just right. Watch it.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Still. He's also inside. I don't know now. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe basketball time inside.
Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul.
It's not that bridge. Except I'm swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That's actually very good.
On the ground to short. And that quickly 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now Jose Bautista, 1 for 2.
I want to bring in the new pitcher. Yes, dude.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Out towards left center. Junior settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Muncy to hit.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Line drive, base hit right field.
It's perfect. Right.
One down. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins.
Right into it.
And that one wrapped foul. 0-1. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third. The tag out. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In the air, center field. Junior has a beat on it. He's got it, and that's the third out.
6-0, right?
And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Musgrove's back to work. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch.
Line drive in there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Boy, I didn't touch that. Oh, my God. Too early.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Jenkins on the move, heading back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That's good.
And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Alvarez around second. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Just a huge at bat right there.
Oh, is this our explosive inning? Call that explosive. No, we still going. We got one out and one on. Scoring position. This is my dog, but do I want to? Let's see what he does. We got to wait on him first. He make a picture change, then we can get it. Then we can match up. We'll see. This is my dog, but
now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Bay in the box now. Take strike one.
Left field, right? Ooh. Oh.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Juan Soto.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
Get that PCI over there.
Foul.
Fucking shit, man.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Bautista on the move. And there's 2 down.
So bad.
Throw cut off to second. Safe at second.
Jesus.
And he gets back in.
Been a third.
Here's the third baseman.
You gotta really hit it.
Right side. Muncy.
Okay.
Takes it himself.
God, I'm not putting my
and
bat
we
on
stay
anything.
tied as the inning ends. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This one in the air. Santander. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the shortstop, Kyren Paris. 1 for 3. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Now a screamer into the outfield. And out of here. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. 1 down. Here is J.D. Martinez.
Nigga, what? We didn't throw in the bat like that?
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Game was over when he hit the first when he got the first one. Come on.
Jorge Soler getting ready
really,
to
though?
hit. He's already
For real?
forward here in this one. And a foul ball. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one.
That shit is tough. That shit is so hard to be like this all the time.
Goose Gossage gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
I didn't see
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Somebody on the burn.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
It's hard to deal with.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
Jesus, man.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I told myself I should have taken
Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher.
That he's not really, he ain't one of them dudes. He ain't like that. I had him in for fucking the other shit. I'm thinking I got one of my guys in. Come on. You got to be more heady than that. You told yourself you're not going to make mistakes like that. You have to be fully on. And when I saw who I had out there, I didn't make the change. Or when I started having that feeling like, nah, I can't do what I want with this guy. I can't get these pitches off on this player with this guy. I felt that in those at bats.
Ted Simmons.
I didn't make the fucking change, man. Stupid. I got a couple pitches, so can't hit even like
and there's one away.
It's 1 out with the game on the line.
That's a big first out right
they
there.
Threw you a fastball in the zone. Oh my fucking God. Take him out.
Changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Toss to Muncy. Now only one out remaining. Jorge Polanco digs in now.
All he got to do is throw a sign on me.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That's fucked up.
Swings through that.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Squared it too. Really lost my first game. Didn't get no hits until the 8th inning. Fucking run. I didn't get a hit until the 8th inning. How am I gonna expect to beat anybody? Shit's sad. I know that player was good. I'm just worse. Can't beat anybody. Even the same team. Oh, I did a good switch. Got him out there. Still didn't bring the fuck up. I mean, do it right now. Yes, we're bringing you in right now. Hurt. I mean, with the chance, I can really fucking play. I go 6-0. Yes, I can do it. Oh, man. I'm so tired of not being able to beat him. But, I mean, wasn't Jack Harlow one of the fucking weekend players anyway, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. Yes, to the show. Probably kind of productive at this point, but it is what it is.
Another life it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic straight from heaven.
I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. That's a very good team.
Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position,
I lost 1-0. I wasn't even worried about that guy's team. I didn't care.
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Boomers going up against the Stars. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Who am I supposed to be? But I'm about to fucking look. Everybody gets paid. That's what fucking is. This is bad.
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Zach Wheeler. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He was late there, strike one.
Let's not start this shit.
Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away. Now here is Jorge Polanco. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty.
Side pitches, please, man. This shit is killing the switch hitters.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Fucking shit.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's
Look at your
Cattell
batting
Marte.
averages. Read a pitch.
Got him to chase one upstairs there. Marte goes 6'1", hitting third in the lineup. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
I don't know. It felt like he was lollygagging.
Back here at San Francisco, getting the nod on the mound, John Donaldson.
I don't know.
So this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider.
Already
and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit. Even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
So Harper stands in. Just missed.
Man.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Just off the inside edge.
That part is just ridiculous. It's crazy. Oh my God.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
Hey man, what I'm gonna say? Wow, God bless you.
Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, yes.
And that's outside.
If you're going to miss, you're going to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty.
But guess what? He's very early. He's a bad pitch.
Got him swinging.
Hey, take it.
Top of the second, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, I mean, we got
Wheeler back to work.
That's a change, right?
De La Cruz pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
I have to know what it is.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right.
That's fine.
And a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Just quick, give me quick.
So a man at first, Anthony Santander at the plate. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Struck him out looking. So digging in, Jason Bay. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rudder takes off. He caught it behind his back. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Fucking Spider-Man here.
Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
That one pulled foul.
fucking shit.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here comes Carlos Correa. The shortstop takes the ball.
This hard is crazy.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Shit.
Late with the swing there.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
There you go. That's how we do it.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Ted Simmons. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Lost, please.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
She's got to hit the baseball a little bit.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. lied out his first time. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Out to short, Correa. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Caught him looking for the K. And now here is Ryan McMahon. First pitch misses.
So what's that, man? Fuck.
Just missed.
That was
yeah. Don't put this dude on the fucking base, man.
It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Baseball part, right?
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Some bullshit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. On to the fourth, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Get some runs out of it. I don't know. It's a first. Save! I love to hear it.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Yeah.
Rips that one to right. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. And strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. Polanco around second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
I should have been home, man. Gotta go home.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
I'm getting to that.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. But no advance from the runners. So digging in, Anthony Santander. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Save!
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Santander leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lifted in the air out to left.
Waiting on it.
Judge settles under it and makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here is Aaron Judge.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Next offering is downstairs. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now a slow roller to second. Polanco. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in San Francisco, here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Wheeler back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fouled off left side.
I thought that was a sweeper. He has one right there.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And now Ted Simmons struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. On the ground to third. Over to first. Great pick. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. That one the other way. De La Cruz. Jump throw across his body. In time. Got him. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tatis waits. Cut on and lifted in the air. Marte makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now Correa up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Down the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Donaldson winds and fires. Inside, and that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
McMahon in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Off the plate inside. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Right pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Smart. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
He knew I was going to throw one of those. That's why he didn't swing as well.
Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
I respect it.
And first offering is fouled off.
You have to be better. Jesus, you have to be better. Oh man, I hate this guy.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
What we got? Oh man.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
He swings and fouls one off.
If I even squared it, it's gone.
Swings and misses. It's
I
a
feel like I swung
strikeout.
that
And he strikes out the
on it
side.
a little bit.
Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
Should bear better.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one hammered. Stant chasing after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Perfectly. Shit crazy.
That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite. That term 5-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Jr., it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
Down the right field line and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
As soon as I fucking went up, it gets hit.
Here's Harper now.
Very early. Get my very early. It's pretty early.
That's down and in.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Junior makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And Judge spoils that one. Junior off of first with 2 away. In the dirt.
You know what? I forgot about this.
Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Line drive and foul ball. Runner on the move. Good job to fight that one off. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning.
Fuck, Judge coming back up next inning still, though.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Bautista, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Chases that one out of the zone. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Anthony Santander will hit next. Harper.
That's all anybody else could do.
And they tag him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Bay, the next to hit.
That's it.
That one missed.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
3-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Now, Ryan McMahon.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That one hammered center field. Griffey gets under it and makes the grab. And that is that.
You got to tighten up on the pitch. I think I need to get Donaldson out of here.
Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 7th, Aaron Judge at the plate.
We in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow mode.
Going. We in goal mode. Going.
Finish off the Ursa.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next pitch is outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a 4-pitch
and
that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Of course.
David Ortiz getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball out to left field. And there's one down. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, left field, down the line. Bay grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Timed up a little bit.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Bautista back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Junior makes the play. One down. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 2 down.
You're losing, buddy. Like you're losing 2-0. Like what the fuck you want?
Now at second base, Jorge.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 3. And that's fouled off. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Ball 1 there.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning, only down 2 could give their lineup.
That's strike 3. And back here in San Francisco, here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Pulls it into the warning track.
Like, look how small his car is.
And now Ryan McMahon, 1 for 2. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Ken Simmons now at the plate. There's the strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2 down, nobody on. That one off the mark, and the count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
He came in serving.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Ketel Marte.
Please, 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 please. Fuck, man. How many parallel fives you got? You got these good dudes and just fucking random racket, huh? I'm going to the next. Hey, Buffaloes. He's about to starter.
That one lifted to left. Judge puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Yordan Alvarez.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one fouled off.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dog.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
Shit.
That one at the knees for a strike.
I feel right.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Juan Soto looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This shit is me.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
They got away from it.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him. Bottom 9, here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Grind is what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you. It took me 25 years to get a #1 hit. Down the hard for the race. I got
Already fucking up.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball, that's inside.
Popped up. Polanco settles underneath it. Corrals it. And there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Not
Ball
close
one,
with that
strike.
one. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
I do my best. I want this to inside.
And that one is inside.
I will push rounds, but it's all right.
to first, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one, 2-0 game.
Yeah, our bitch ass got to win. Hey. One inning. John Donaldson, 6 innings, 10 Ks. Appreciate it. One word. Sorry. Those parts are tough. He's just so unhittable. I can't really. That loss on his record too. One of those losses is some bullshit. I ended up getting quitted out. Excuse me. And the other one should have fucking won. That was bullshit at the game mode. You know, everything. What time is it? It doesn't matter. We're still. Oh shit! I thought it was 2-something. Okay. One more. I think I'm rocking with this team, man. I know who's the other team. That's the squad right now. I'm not saying I just came out there and whooped some ass or something. I'm just saying. Joy or Uber or Diamonds. We got an 8 notation. Days over here, pitching the motherfucker.
Just traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to body. Think it, we talk about what you would call the juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill.
I'll be right back.
Back in the booth.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right when and storm my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me torn up, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long just to feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make a dance by myself now. Is it our love? Sets my soul on fire. Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. 'Cause is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love
wish I could say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out. You shove it right in my face. You say, hey, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Oh, leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. All the time, girl. Oh, we did all just cycle. Oh, we did all the time, girl. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, I'm better off alone. You don't want the letter, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the letter. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine.